Hi. Hi, it's Brenda Lanoff here. I'm live. Okay. Thank you for joining me today. I'm excited about what we're going to be talking about and what's coming up for people. So, this is a call and it's all about abundance. And I'm really happy to be here today and just give you some information, and then we'll be going through a process. So before we begin, do you know that your body is always talking to you? And sometimes when we face difficulties, it's not because we're doing something wrong, but because we're doing something right. So, one of my specialties, one of the things I love to do is help busy entrepreneurs, professionals, stay at home moms move past the things that are blocking them. Things like stress, discomfort, and pain. So they can be more empowered, to really be at their best. So I'm going to ask you something. Are you burnt out, exhausted, and really have no time to take care of yourself? Now, if you were anything like I was for many years, I was working in corporate. I was I was overwhelmed. And throughout the decades, I never had the skills, I never had the tools to move past that state of just being stuck, feeling overwhelmed, and my body started to continually break down. I'm a certified emotion code and body code practitioner for the past 12 years and using techniques developed by Dr. Bradley Nelson. Now, his work really helps by lightening emotional baggage, checking for trauma, checking for limiting beliefs that we can hold in our body unknowingly. So, I will be muscle testing today. And should you be interested in having your very own abundance evaluation, I'll provide my ebook as to muscle testing. There are various ways, but today I'll be working with the ring finger and testing on as to positive and negative statement that we're holding on to at a subconscious level. So our subconscious level operates on about 90%, 10% on a conscious level. When I mention trapped emotions, we'll be looking as to trapped emotions. You may be wondering, well, what is that? When we have something, an event that happens to us, it's like a ball of energy and it can get stuck in our body. And most of us do not realize that we're holding on to these trapped emotions because how would you know? But unless you identify them and release them, then you could still, they're still in your body. You could still feel stuck. The problem is that they do affect us. They affect us as to so many areas in our life, including our business, our personal relationships. Some examples of where you can have emotions, of what these emotions are. It could be, depression, fatigue, physical ailments, having a distorted perception of what's really going on. So today is all about abundance. And that's what I love to work with. I love to help people as to their businesses. And as mentioned, we could hold on to so much that we have had no idea how it's affecting us and blocking that abundance of money, of finances. So I'm going to ask you to keep in mind and think about that. Like, how problematic would you say your money issues are as a whole. So, how much of that is a problem for you? And how stressed out are you about your finances? And this worry, does it, interfere like with your day-to-day activities? Most likely it does. Have you ever found yourself just canceling social plans due to your concern about money, or feeling blocked being creative as to your business? Now, many of us can have those moments of feeling like a shame and embarrassment about our financial situation. I certainly have in the past. And the more I'm recognizing that there's reasons for that and moving past that, it's definitely helped me to get to where I am today. And this is what I want to share with you. So, one of the areas when we talk about trapped emotions is also beliefs, but limiting beliefs that we hold on to, believing it's the truth. And one of the things that we can check on is that, what limiting belief do you have that's related to that trapped emotion that's keeping you stuck? So for today, I'm going to be checking on, it's actually a list of the top 25 money beliefs keeping you stuck. So as an example, I will be working with a few people here that have joined me today. Thank you, that are live on the chat. So, Susan, I see you popping up here today, and I'm going to be going through this process of muscle testing. Now, there's various ways of muscle testing, and I will not get into that today. If you're interested on the various ways that you can check your subconscious, how to do that, various methods again, then I'll send you the ebook and give you the information at the end of our call today. Muscle testing has been around forever, and it's really based on principles of the biomagnetic energy. So the premise is that the subconscious can lead the body to respond to or reinforce positive energy and to avoid or refuse negative energy. We are going to be checking today again for the top 25 money beliefs keeping you stuck. So I see that Susan has popped up today. So Susan, I'm going to be checking in on your top one, the top of the 25 beliefs that may be keeping you stuck in your body. So I intuit, and I've been doing this for the last, well, I guess, many of us are very intuitive to begin with, but as a business for the last 15 years. So I'll be working with various ways of muscle testing, and the finger lock. You may see me moving forward for a yes, back for a no. So there's various ways to do that. So let me just check, Susan, for you, and we'll just see from the top 25, I'm testing and getting that connection with Creator, which is obviously very, very important. So before I do any of my work, it's making strong that I have that connection with Creator to help me along. So between 1 and 25, the very top one is not safe for me to make more money. The bottom one is I'm not smart enough to make X amount of money per year, per month. So let's just see where we go. So getting that connection here with Susan, and I'm asking what is from the 1 to 25, and just checking in now. Oh, Susan, what's coming up for me is that I always just have enough money, and I always will, like nothing will ever change. Now, if that resonates for you, again, I'll repeat it. I always just have enough money and I always will. Like it'll always be that way. It's not that there'll be, you know, anything more. You'll always just have enough money. Now, wouldn't it be nice to know that to get rid of that feeling of just enough? We want to have this ongoing funnel of money. And it could be money that comes from different sources. It just doesn't have to be maybe as to your 9 to 5 job. It could be there you have many sources of, ways that you can derive income. So I'm going to be checking in. What belief are you holding on to that I always have just enough money and I always will, nothing will ever change? So I'm going to be checking in for Susan and what that would be if you see me moving. That's what I do as to forward for a yes, back for a no, as I'm muscle testing. So I'm just checking in for Susan. Is it anything here? Are we looking? Yes. Okay, so, okay. What's coming up for me, for you, Susan, is I am alone. I am alone. So if this resonates for you at all, let me know by typing that in. So what's coming in is that I am alone. So what we're going to do is go through the process and clear that out. Now, this could be for really anyone here at all on the call today. If you're feeling that, you know, I'm alone and I'll just make enough, and that's the way it's always going to be, then, we'll make sure that you're also included in on this clearing and also for the future when this is on replay. So let's just go ahead and asking for assistance here from Creator. And we're asking please to clear that anywhere that you've held that with any point in time at all levels. It could be Susan that, you came in with this as well. So just keep that in mind. Anywhere you're holding on to that. We're asking for assistance just to let it go, that belief. I'm alone, so I'll just make enough. That's all. That's all it's always going to be. I'll just make enough. Okay. So you're unable to see what I'm doing here, but I just want to mention that I work with many, many modalities and healing in my mind. I'm directing energy and many, many methods combined in one. So energy is still clearing this belief that you've been holding on to, and many of us have probably felt the same way. So I appreciate this came up today, Susan, because this is also be helping all of us here today. So this is good. Now, my pendulum is still spinning like crazy, and the energy, I can feel it. Okay, good. Whew. So, you know what? I so appreciate this because when you do the work, when I'm doing the work like now, with you here with me today, look how many people we're helping. It's really wonderful. I appreciate it. So that energy is still clearing. Oh, it's a big one. And when you think about it, as it's still clearing, I'm talking here, is that Isn't that where society, or I feel like it's like that's what we want for you. We just want you to be making enough and that you're always worried it's never enough. You know what I'm saying? It's like, no, no, no. We want this endless supply funnels of money coming through to help us. And we clearing this belief in its entirety. Anywhere it's been stuck in your body, it's commanded to release it now. And so it is. Okay. Whoa. All right. So, everyone here, you may want to take a sip of water. I know I will be. We're energy's moving through. And let us know how you're doing with that, Susan, or, for anybody else. Um, Feel free to pop in and comment, and I'll be watching for comments. So thank you. Thank you for the fact that this came up here today. Okay. So, yes, I'll be sending out my ebook on the various ways of muscle testing. So, let's see here. The next one that came up today is Judy. So, Judy, we're going to be testing for you. So, again, I'll be going to the top 25 money beliefs keeping you stuck. So, just making that connection. And firstly, I need to disconnect from you, Susan. So, we're disconnected. Good. And asking now to connect with Judy. So, just asking for the connection for assistance from creator. Okay. Well, this is what's coming up for you, Judy, and maybe coming up for other people on the call. You know what it is? It's not safe for me to make more money. It's not safe. We want to find out, why are you holding on to this stuck belief? It's not safe for you to make more money. There's a reason for that. And so I just want to be checking in this, and I'm actually getting some trauma that I need to look at, that it's not safe for me to make more money. And I'm just testing, well, what is this particular trauma? And what is that? And it's interesting. I'm getting what's related to this is of lack of self integrity, but I'm not getting that it's yours. Now, when I ask them, I'm always checking in, is this yours? But it's more ancestral. Ancestral's coming up. So, believe it or not, we can have beliefs that come in, trapped emotions, traumas that are ancestral. And we can come in with that at birth. Just like you can have blue eyes or brown eyes, we can come in with emotions. So I'm getting this lack of self integrity that's actually came in through your ancestors. I don't know if that resonates for you or not, Judy. You can comment on that. But for anybody else, does that resonate for you? It's not safe for me to make more money. Now, oh my gosh, let's ask for assistance for right now from Creator and clear out anywhere you may be holding that within your body. You may want to check, because sometimes when these emotions come up, we can feel it on a physical level. When I say that, do you maybe feel that in your stomach region, or perhaps your chest region, your heart chakra? So just let me know if that kind of resonates for you as well. So let's ask for assistance from Creator above, and we're going to be asking, please, it's not safe for me to make more money anywhere and everywhere that has ever come up through the ancestral of integrity related it to integrity. Let's go ahead and clear it out now. Anywhere that it's coming in, anywhere that it's resonating for you, that vibration right now is in your energy field. Let's go ahead. We're asking now to clear it out. Anywhere that's resonating within your energy field. On a subconscious level, conscious level, clearing it out now. Asking for assistance. Anywhere you felt that it was affecting your integrity. It's just not within my integrity, but on a negative way. It's blocking you from feeling that it's safe for you to make more money. Just calming that down, that energy. We're asking to dissolve it and dismantle it now. Okay. Whew, how's everyone doing? Welcome to post below. My energy's still moving, and Judy, yes, that's in your lower back. Let's help remove that energy. And the crazy thing is that, and many of us know that, but emotions can cause physical pain, and of course, the physical pain can affect us, creating more of that abundance. So everything is integrated. It's not separated. So let's just go ahead and whew. Okay. Letting that go now. Well, I can feel it in my head. I don't know if anybody else feels the energy. If you don't, doesn't mean it's not working. It's just some of us do, some of us don't. There's no judgment on that. We're asking Creator, please go ahead and clear out that energy right now for Judy in her lower back. And for anybody here, also this feeling perhaps it's, affecting them on a physical level. It's not safe for me to make any more money. It's clearing that out now. All those stories. And just really sending love. And what's really wonderful thing to do is being able to send in love to the ancestors, because really that's what they need, just like what we need right now. It's just sending them love right now. Sending them love. Yeah, it is a very emotional time, isn't it, Judy? Oof. That's why we're here. That's why we're here, folks, to help other people, help our ancestors. Isn't that wonderful? So just so you know, my pendulum is still spinning like crazy. So this is a big one as well. It's wonderful to be able to help them out. Still clearing. Oof. Feeling it in the head. Okay. I'm getting gratitude for all the work that we're doing here today. Just so Creator knows, like, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, Judy, let us know if things have shifted or not with your lower back. It's always fun to see how people are doing. So this energy may be working for a while. I have a sense that it will, just so that you know that. And just let it be. I'm testing actually in about a day, Judy. You should notice a shift, more of a major shift. So Amanda has, um, she's got a belief that we'll look at. Is that all that yours is not safe to make money because it'll be taken from me? Yes, be taken from you. Isn't that interesting? So if you make the money, it's going to be taken. And I think this is so common for so many of us. I mean, when you think about it, well, it's something called taxes, you know, or it could be many reasons where money being taken, scammed. We could have the energy of being scammed. Who hasn't been scammed at one point in time? And of course, we're very aware of it right now. There's just because of all this crazy energy and everything that's going on right now. No one wants to get scammed. So it makes sense that, many of us are feeling that way, that, we don't want the money to be taken from us. So I'll be checking in for you, Amanda, and maybe it'll be applicable for everybody else too as well. So, okay, so we're just checking in for Amanda, and what that belief is be taken away. And is there a belief? Well, there is, yes, of course, there's a belief that'll be taken away, but there's also trauma related to the belief. So it's just like the trauma related to the belief that it will be taken away. So I'm going to be asking for Amanda. Oh, and it's interesting because she just said, well, I babysat to earn money and I had to, and you got into trouble and they used my money to buy me a plane ticket to travel out of the state. Oh, yeah. Okay. Trauma. Okay. So I actually, this is coming up. Um, that there's actually layers of trauma. So it's just, not one, but there's actually many layers. And when I ask Amanda how many layers, what I'm getting over 30 layers. So it's interesting. And I'm sure we all have so much trauma that we're holding on to. We have no idea. So when I check in this trauma, I am getting it is ancestral. Of course, when you get that many layers, I would imagine that a lot of it is ancestral. And I do want to check further to that ancestral. Yeah, okay. Let's just check here. What is this ancestral trauma that's coming up for you? And I'm just going to be asking today. So I work with many, many things and ways of getting answers. And what's coming up. For me, for you, Amanda, this goes right back to, uh, yeah, Native American times. That may not resonate with you, but I'm getting more, your energy really goes back to the Native American times. And we'll just see if we get some more information on that. And is it prior the Native American times? So I'm not getting an answer on that, but I feel like I just need to really delve into that. And from that, a lot of wisdom is coming up for you. Is that from those times? It's like really, what I'm getting is for you to really, it's like jumping into this other timeline of a Native American. And I am testing that. That would be a really good thing for you to do, is just like, as to that time. Okay, let's see if we can get some more information as to what's going on. Because there was a lot of wisdom that came out of that. And I really feel like you had to really shut down. It's almost like there was this feeling of, yeah, you're very, very connected to the angels. And I'm just getting a lot of tingling in my head when I say that. And it's like you had to shut down. And if you stood out too much, it makes people very uncomfortable. So be it. But this is what I'm getting. And so it's like, well, if you stand out too much and you shine too much and you're just too out there, that things are going to be taken away. It's like you'll be penalized. So a lot of this is coming through for me right now. Just like, whoa, I'm just feeling it on the top of my head. Yes, you will be penalized, but you are so, I just get shivers. You are so connected to the angels that you're just protected. And it's just like they're telling you you are protected, and it's okay. And to take those leaps right now. And so let's just strengthen you to being strong, to being okay, of stepping out further and further, and knowing that you are protected, just knowing you are protected. And this is what's coming through for me to relate to you. And for all of us, we are protected. It hasn't felt like it. There have been times that we haven't been, and we're going through these intense times right now. But yes, we are. Just sending that out. Just downloading, you are protected. You are protected with the angels right now in ways that we cannot even imagine. But we're here. We're here today. Yes. Whew. Just calming down your energies. Calming down, calming down. Let's just strengthen ourselves that it's safe for us to step out. It's safe for us to know that it's okay to make more money than what we thought possibly imagine. What a good feeling that is, isn't it? All those times of having to feel like you can't shine, don't shine too much. There's repercussions for that. Things will be taken away, money will be taken away. You will suffer from that. So let's just clear out all of those memories. And right from the moment of origin, from the time of origin through the ancestral line, from the collective, let's just do that now. And strengthening ourselves to knowing that we are protected. You are protected. You are so connected, Amanda, so strongly connected to the angels, and a lot of wisdom, just like listening, because they're going to give you this, like that information you had in those Native American times that you've carried through, and that we get blocked. So just letting go of all of those memories of not being able to stand up, not being able to stand tall and speak your truth, and really being able to put yourself out. Like it's time, isn't it? And we all know that it's time. Ooh, and I'm sure not just for Amanda, other people here can maybe resonate with that as well. Yeah, feeling very blocked. So for you, Amanda, and we certainly can do that in a one-to-one session, but I would suggest, really jumping in and seeing what, else is going on. Is there limiting beliefs that you picked up on from that time? And yes, that's to light language. Absolutely. I know that's a whole subject in itself, isn't it? The light language. Okay, so we're back to business. Okay, so Kim, yes, I am pulling cards. Yes, you're right. I do that as well. We could do a lot of things at one time. So yes. Okay. So I'm going to be checking for you, Kim, and see what comes up for you. So we have about another, 20 minutes or so. So again, we're asking for assistance. Now, I just want to disconnect here because we're energies connected with Amanda. So disconnecting. It's very important to disconnect. Okay, good. So we're good and clear. So now for Kim, I'm just going to get a sip of water and suggest Amanda to do the same, and everybody else. Okay, so let's just check for Kim. The top 25 beliefs, sounds like a commercial. The top 25 beliefs keeping you stuck. So I'm going through my list, and seeing what they are. So let me just check in, getting that connection with Kim. Oh, okay. So, Kim, what's coming up? Now, they all can sound somewhat similar, but it's like, I don't deserve to make more money. Isn't that a wonderful? I don't deserve to make more money. Well, who can relate to that? Now, this deserving, I just want to check in. Is this you? That yes, actually, that is. So I just want to check in. Now I'm going back to the emotion code here because I'm going to be checking in. When did Kim actually pick up this? That I don't deserve to, make more money. So let's just check when that came in for Kim. So Hmm, interesting. Kim, I'm testing that this came in at birth for you. I don't deserve to make more money. So it was picked up within your mother's womb, actually. So this was picked up within your mother's womb within the third trimester. So this is actually picked up mother's womb, third trimester. So anybody else can relate to I don't deserve to make more money. Just comment below. Okay, so we're going to be asking for Kim, and I'm going to be asking how many are there. I see. I'm getting there's blocks that are actually related to I don't deserve to make more money. There's another block that's saying, well, I want you to look at me because that's actually tied in to I don't deserve to make more money. So is it a limiting belief? And I'm getting yes. So there's a limiting belief that's attached to that belief. So it's like, well, what is that? Now this may not make sense. I'm just letting you know what comes up. It's like, but I damage people. I don't know if that resonates for you or not, but I'm just letting you know what's coming up. So I don't deserve to make more money because I damage people. Now, is this something that is? It's actually came in through an ancestral course. So I damage people. So that is another belief that came through at birth. You picked it up within your mother's womb. So there could be many more. That's giving you an example of what we can be holding on to that's not even ours, but it can be at birth, it can be ancestral, generational, within the mass consciousness. Oh my gosh, can you imagine the amount of beliefs that we're picking up on the collective level? It is horrendous. So it's, who knows? However, bit by bit. Okay, so now I'm asking um, about more information about that. So, Kim, I will be checking in and asking for some clarity for Kim and what that is that's behind all of this, behind all these limiting beliefs, and if we can just get some information about why is that, what's going on, and I really feel like there's some blessings that are behind all that. It may not feel like it, but this is what I'm getting guided to, and I'm just asking for more information about it's about what are these lessons related to these beliefs, and oh, it's coming up, and this is so interesting. I'm getting that you were living within these communal times. And so when you live in a communal times, it's like, well, you really don't need money because, you're chopping wood or somebody's gathering the food and somebody is over here is building the living quarters or whatever. Everybody's contributing, so why the heck do you need money? And so then it says, well, why do I deserve to make more money? Because it's like the memory of living on a communal living. It's like, well, that you didn't need it. You really simply didn't need it. So that's interesting. And I think that's quite common in this communal living. I mean, that's how it was for many of us going back many generations. And so, why do you need money? Because you really don't need money. At that time, it was everybody does something, you're contributing, you all have your skills, and you can, contribute to your community. But however, in these times, the reality is like, yes, 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 we do need cash or crypto or what, silver, gold, heavy metals. You know what I'm saying. So, but we do that. That's just the reality living in this world. So what we want to do is clear out any of those memories of, well, I don't need money because you didn't need it at that time. That's blocking you at this time from feeling like, well, you deserve to make more money. So all those times of where you felt that it wasn't necessary because of how you were living, how it was for you, let's just wipe that out of your memory field. And for anyone here as well, this came in through your ancestors. And it does sort of stop us in our tracks when you think about it, because you're going, well, I don't need it. So why do I need to be abundant? But that is not the reality of where we are here on earth. We do need to have money of some type, as mentioned. Whatever that is, if it's cash, if it's heavy metals like silver, that you can do some trading. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's silver so that you can trade for, okay, if things crash, here's the silver, and then here's some silver coin, and then I can get some money. And that just popped up for me as well. So maybe it's a time to pick up some silver. It's coming through. I don't know. I'm just saying what pops up. It's allowing things just to surface, and letting my voice be a channel. So let's just clearing that up, and all of those beliefs again that you picked up, Cam. Let's null and void them, because you know what? Doesn't work in these times, does it? So let's just null and void all those beliefs, dissolving them now. And anywhere you could be holding those beliefs, maybe it's in your throat chakra region, or your heart chakra, your sacral root, wherever, just dissolving them now. Yeah. Whew. And see in a while how you're doing. You feel somewhat lighter, and just a little lighter. So the last one that we're going to do here today is Steffi. And Steffi has commented that her block is to make herself believe that she deserves abundance. So block, feeling deserved, and which is really where we were going as well here today. But there may be something else that comes up for you specifically, Steffi. So let me just check and about deserving. So now I'm being guided to check for a trapped emotion that could be residing, that you deserve to make more money, to have that abundance. So I'm just checking in. Okay, I'm getting a trapped emotion of hopelessness is coming up. Now, there could be many trapped emotions, but the one that's coming up is hopelessness. Now, I'm checking in. Okay, is this Steffi's hopelessness? See, right away, I'm being told no. As soon as I ask the question, I receive the answer and being told no. So this isn't yours, but you You share it, actually. It's not even absorbed, but you're sharing this energy of hopelessness. So this hopelessness is actually, I'm getting it like a family member. You're sharing this hopelessness, and it's related to a family member. And, when you think about it, we can be in relationships or, with our family members. And when you're when you're empathic, it could be you're picking up on their stuff. You think it's your stuff, but it really isn't. So, but it's definitely something shared. So I'm curious here, and for a family member. So let's just see what pops up for you, Steffi, and what's coming up that we need to look at. So again, let's just making sure that disconnecting from Kim, good, and getting strong, working with Steffi. So there's something there, and let's see what pops up. And again, this could be for everyone on the call today, and on the replay as well. It pops up. So not deserving. So what is that? That hopelessness of not deserving. What's coming up for me for is like, this goes back generationally, but it really does having to do with a lack of food, a lack of access to food. There's something about lack, and it's coming up, but it's really a lack of going back generationally. And we're still carrying that vibration. So when we are out and about, that's a Canadian thing, out and about, we can hold on to that energy, and where anybody else is, we're resonating with that particular energy, we can have it in our body as well. So it's just like a magnet. So we're hearing it, we're feeling it, and then we absorb it. So I'm getting like, definitely absorbing, and for the family member, actually absorbing as well, and is coming in through the ancestors. So I don't know if that makes sense or not, but that's what's coming up. So we're going to be asking for assistance from Creator. And we're asking that anywhere throughout our memory fields that we have been, we're resonating with that, not having, the food that we needed, where we're struggles, all the struggles, related to poverty, struggles with feeling the deserving to be abundant. Many of us don't feel we deserve it because they didn't deserve it, and we're picking up on this, or picking up on the collective of not deserving. So let's just ask Creator to scan through all those times, the places of not deserving, and all those memories of having to struggle. We just want to wipe them out, dissolve them, all those times and places of having to struggle. It's tiresome, isn't it? It's just tiresome. Feeling tired. We're asking, please, just to letting go of those memories and being okay with it. You want to be okay with letting go of the memories because it's not serving us at these times right now on earth. Let's be okay with that. And letting go. And just notice if you may feel a bit more expansion in your, your stomach region, your solar plexus. Any lightness there? And knowing that this could continue for a period of time as well, Steffi, for anyone here. Feeling that in my head region. And if you have any water, you may want to have a sip. Oh, good. You're feeling super light. Wow, this is awesome. Thank you for, and calm. Awesome. Thank you for showing up today because when I do the work and working with other people, it helps us all, me included. I'm not perfect. I have my struggles. I'm a human being on this 3D, on this planet. And we come in with our stuff, our baggage, our belief systems, our trauma. And there's so many areas that we can check on, but I just wanted to give a sample today of what can come up and what can block us from really moving ahead as to our business. So for a gift here for today, I do offer a one-time abundance evaluation, and what we'll be going through is like where would you like to go? How problematic would you say your money issues are? And I'm just going to see what's going on. What are your goals? What's your visualization? What would it look like receiving X amount of dollars per month or year while working, so many hours? So that's the kind of thing that we can look at. And then is really delving in, should that interest you, into checking it out, finding out what that is, and having some one-to-one sessions. But I invite you to, get in contact with me, and for the 20-minute evaluation, and which is the value of $70. So yeah, it's kind of fun, and it's good to see where you want to be and what that looks like and how it feels. Visualization is so important, and we need to do this like daily, especially with what's occurring right now in these extremely intense times. No explanation required on that. And for most likely everybody here, we're all very empathic. So to have that vision and to feel it and to find out what could be blocking it, is it a past life? Is it trauma in a past life related to a belief systems that are affecting us right now as to achieving that financial goal? So it's a lot of fun, and but initially we would do an evaluation against my time, value $70 for 20 minutes. We'll go through an evaluation, see where you are, and then just sort of go from there. So thank you. I appreciate you popping in today, and you can definitely check out my website, brendalanoff.com. And you can connect with me as well as to lanoffbrenda49@gmail.com, and to set up and send you a link as well to book your 20-minute session. So thanks for popping in. And just know that the energy could be working for a period of time, not just here today, and that you may feel that. Make sure that you get a lot of water. Make sure that you're hydrated, very, very important, and rest. So it's great. Thank you. And I appreciate you being here today. And I guess that is it. I'm going to end my stream, and be sure to get in contact with me as well for your evaluation here. Okay. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.